Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just... I went to a shrink to analyze my dreams. She says it's like a that's bringing me down. Said my life's a bore. Joke with my wife because it's bringing her down. Myself the dreams. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me.
First opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. Tonight, a good one to kick off the year on Sunday night primetime. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Green Bay Packers on Sunday night primetime.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Their own 28-yard line.
Herbert going to throw on this first play. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
First and 10.
First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Now he'll air one out. And that is incomplete.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic, don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here, the defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Set.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
3rd and 11.
Set. Ready.
Throwing now is Herbert. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
380. Run. Set.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. A run for the first time. That's Trevor Etienne. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
The truth is, Mike, they just aren't getting the push they need up front. This defense has been a motivated group these last couple plays, and now for the 2nd straight time, they failed to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Seventh play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. Shotgun now for Herbert. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal. Could we see the first touchdown of the new season? It's 1st and goal. Here's a run. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. Here now, 2nd down and goal. Etienne trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself 1st and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
Now from a yard farther back, it's 3rd and goal. Now Herbert. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Green Bay.
It is certainly an ideal way to start a season, Mike. You get the ball first, you come out, you look sharp, you're in and out of the huddle, you're super efficient. Not only do you take the ball all the way down the field, but you come away with 6. And I know they sure hope that this is a sign of things to come, not only for this offense today, but as the rest of this season unfolds.
Panthers nothing. Jake Moody to kick off.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6.
Let's go. Set.
They'll go once more with Brooks. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ready. Hut.
On play action, Young. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Tedero McMillan was the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. On fourth down, here's Blake Gillikin to punt. That is taken at the 10. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Drive will start on the ground. He'll push forward for about a yard. Tackle there by Will Anderson.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 8. No play fake. Herbert. Going for it all. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
3rd, they need 8. From the gun, it's Herbert. Open man, right side. He's got it. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 4th down. Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
2nd and 10. Play action now. It's Herbert. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. Going up top. He's got it! And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Packers. What a start to the year. His 2nd touchdown in this opening half. Moody's extra point is good. And the Packers will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Anthony Gould now to return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Let's go now. Cut.
Young to throw on 1st down. That's taken it. It's Xavier Legette. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 25-yard
Here we go.
line.
Set. Cut.
Young going to give it to Brooks. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Panthers football to begin this 2nd quarter. And they've got it with 3rd and 6 coming up.
Got it. Down. Set.
Out of the shotgun. Young. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Lucas Van Ness working his way in to register his first sack of the new season. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
48-yard line.
It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Set. Go.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Set.
They'll stick with him again. And much more room to run on this one. Pickup of 8, and that'll bring up 3rd down.
You know, I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Herbert. That's taken in, and he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
Love the idea of going for it on 4th down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on 4th down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
At the 15-yard line.
The carry here for ETN. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
That's another Packers.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Their first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is 1st and goal. Now a give up the middle. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3.
Pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal.
Set.
Here's Herbert. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Now they operate from back at the 9, and it's 3rd down and goal. Throwing, Herbert. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Did they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Come on, set. Hut, hut.
A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 16 yards on the game. And a quick 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line.
Back to throw, Young. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Anthony Gould was the intended target. And it'll be 3rd down.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
Here's Young. And that is incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And now it's 4th down. Taken at about the 6. And he'll give his guys a little bit more room to work with as he's able to get forward out beyond the 10-yard line. Herbert now on 1st down. Quick throw, taken in. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Complete to number 2. 4 yards on the pickup.
Here's 2nd and 6.
At the 17-yard line.
Set. Go.
They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Herbert to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Set. Set.
Here's Etienne. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. J.C. Horn coming in from his cornerback spot to make the tackle.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Panthers' 33-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Set.
Handoff here, up the middle. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Trevin Wallace in on the tackle.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Try to pick this one up on the ground. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This one from 49. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Packers open it up a bit further. They now lead 20-0. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Okay, break. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Here's Young. Here comes the screen to Brooks. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Jake Moody to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Carter on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Set, ready, set.
He'll start this on the ground with Brooks. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. 2 yards.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Ready.
Now Young. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Set, ready.
From the gun, it's Young. That one hauled in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a 1st down.
Striker, 3-3. Down, ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
18 on the play.
This duo... Dynamite. 18 yards on that connection, and another first.
Ready up. Come on, set. Hut, hut.
Up the middle they go. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9.
Here we go. Here we go.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And this takes him into the red zone. He's dropped down inside the 20-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. It's a Carolina 1st down.
Ready, ready.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down,
Go
Carolina.
now. Hut.
They'll go play action with Young. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Set, hut.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
18. And the Panthers first down. First and goal, Carolina.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
To throw, Young. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
Set. Go.
On the ground, it's Brooks. And he will get into the end zone. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Carolina.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. And now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Set. Ready.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Brings up second and 11 at the 17-yard line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
Set. Set.
Now, Herbert. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
A tough spot here. Third and long.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. A gain of 24 through the air. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Set. Set.
Now a give on the ground. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Set. Cap.
On play action. Now Herbert. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Panthers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Okay, break. Here we go.
We get in motion. The throw here is complete. On the move past the 40. And he will score. Xavier Legette, touchdown, Panthers. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and a yard.
Set. Go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to weave his way forward. It's a first down at the 44-yard line.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
On the ground, here's Etienne. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pick up there of 19 yards. First down, Packers.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Set. Ready. Ready.
Now, a run. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Set. Set.
No play fake. Herbert. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It is a big-time play for the Packers. 32 yards.
Simply put, you just have to be more disciplined along the back end, Mike, especially when you're playing against a quarterback like this. I mean, his ability to identify mismatches so quickly and then target them with the ball, you've got to take away that space, change up your looks, and as a result now, they're going to test your red zone defense.
2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Try it again here from the 7-yard line. 2nd down and goal.
Set. Set.
4th quarter begins on the ground. And this defense trying to stiff it. He gets back to the line, and that is it. 3rd and goal coming up.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up 3rd down.
Play 7 of the drive coming up, and it's 3rd and goal.
380.
To throw, it's Herbert. This one incomplete. It is batted away in the end zone. And now it's 4th down. So Jake Moody on in this big situation. This to make it a 2-possession lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
on, set, ready.
Drive will start on the ground. How about that? Quick feet there. Made a man miss. On his way to a nice pickup of 7.
You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
He's got his man. That's Leggett. And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for 4th down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just hunting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense. The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss. Young
Quickly out to Leggett. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Ready, set.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he will score. Game on. Anthony Gould. Touchdown, Carolina. On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Panthers will cut it to a 2-point lead.
Panthers 21. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off.
So the lead is down to just 2 now in the 4th quarter as they kick it off. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Set. 380. Straight out. Line. Ready.
Herbert now on 1st down. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Set.
On 2nd down, they'll run. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
On the return, it's Carter. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
Set, hut. Ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
He was brought down by Kool-Aid McKinstry.
Ready.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
At the 41-yard line.
Ready. Hut.
On play action, Young. Open man downfield is Leggett. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of
6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Young going to give it to Brooks. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
Ready.
On first down is Young. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 60 red. 60 red. Set, go.
On a handoff, Brooks. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Set, ready. 10 black. Ready.
They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. Packers going to use their final timeout now as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Ryan Fitzgerald on for the Panther field goal.
And this one online, and it is good. They move out front and take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Set. Let's go.
Here's Herbert. They'll look to set up the screen here. Whoa. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
They have time to work with, but they have no timeouts. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. A dive, but too far out in front of them. Incomplete.
Defense has a chance to all but end this game, but they can't secure the interception, and now the offense has new life. But is there enough time? Do they have enough opportunities still to find themselves in position to go try to pull this one out?
Another try, 2nd and 10.
Lion. Ready.
Shotgun now for Herbert. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now, a big 3rd down.
Set. Related. Set.
Herbert to the air again. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is caught. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a touchdown. But I don't think he knows yet that this one is coming back. Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Great job there defensively separating the man from the ball, and this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Herbert. He's going to look for the home run ball. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
And what a stop by this defense. They know the opposing offense has to go for it right now. There's not enough time for them to get the ball back and get another crack at it. They're trying to get in field goal range, and what a 4th down stop to all but end this game.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Down. Ready?
They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Ready, ready. Blue, 32.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.